Hear ye, hear ye.
Oh, we're on?
We on.
Oh, okay.
Red means go.
What's happening?
With me? With them.
With y'all.
Hey, people.
People out in TV land.
Yo, it's Wine for Lovers TV. What
Wake
the
up.
hell?
Actually, that's a nice segue. Wake up. You know, been driving around in the day-to-day, and, man, you know, Americans, as I understood them, as I grew up, are proud people. And when I say Americans, I'm saying all walks of life. I mean, every ethnicity that's here in this country. But man, I don't know what happened or where the train got derailed, but man, I see people prisoners in their own lives, asleep in their own lives. I don't want to say hopeless, but man, I don't think this was the main design.
You're depressing me, honey. We need to drink.
Oh, okay.
No, him and I talk about this all the time. We kind of seem like we become a society that's asleep at the wheel, huh? Just
I don't even know if we're asleep at the wheel. I think we're asleep in the back seat. I mean, we're broke as a nation. We are
fat as a nation. We are lazy as a nation.
Yeah. I mean, oh man, I don't know.
So where are we moving to then? We might get booed on this video.
Hey, sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah, sometimes the truth hurts. Oh, he made her sigh. Did you hear that? He made her sigh. I opened how many bottles of champagne Friday night, and not one of them sighed. They all popped.
Partay.
It was my event with the ladies, and we did champagne, and I did like 8 bottles of champagne. We did a tasting. Laughed our heads off.
So we're drinking a Mumm 2007 Blanc de Blanc.
So this is a vintage. So it's with the vintage champagnes, they can be different every year. They don't always taste the same. Usually non-vintages, they tend to taste the same. That's what they do. They mass produce them.
Yeah, they take some of the prior year's juice and basically sort of replicate it.
So, so the vintages also are good ones to age, we find, because usually vintages are also on the oak longer.
Yes.
That's been our experience when we talk and learn about the different champagnes, so they're on the oak longer.
Or don't they call it on the lees?
On the lees. I don't know. Is on the lees on the oak, or is on the lees has to do with the... I always like to put that thing right in front of my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Is it? Oh, it's your TV show. That's right. You're really this fan. the personality. I'm just the sidekick.
It is my show, and you're just a guest on it. Don't forget that. That's right.
Let me move out of the way then.
Hey, we paid you guys to be on the show. Get up on the show, man.
You need to be on the show, Mr. Superman. Those are some wild bubbles.
Look at the difference in the bubbles.
Actually, we have... Yeah, well, this glass is still settling. You had already poured that one, so it's settling in, yeah. We actually... And maybe we need to go pick one up for one of our Champagne Sundays, our Faux Champagne Sundays. We, on Thursday nights now, Earl and I are taking dance classes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Neither one of us are trained dancers.
But Ann is the teacher's pet already.
Stop it. No, I'm the worst in the class, so they're giving me extra help because nobody wants to dance with me.
Second class, she dancing with both instructors pretty much exclusively. Teacher's pet, man. Teacher's pet.
No, I'm the worst in the class, obviously, because nobody wants to dance with me. They tell the men in the class, go pick a woman to dance with. Guess who's left on the playground? Me! I'm the last one on the playground. Nobody picks me. Nobody picks me.
Huh? What? What happened?
But anyway, that wasn't the point. So there's this place that we like that's like 2 blocks down the street. So now this tradition's happening, we think, where prior to class, we're going to go there first. It's called the Punch Down in Oakland, so shout out to the Punch Down.
Also, shout out to Studio 1924.
Yes, where we go do our dance classes. And they do all wild wine, if you will.
Yes, so there's no... Everything you taste will be... I don't want to call it natural, but I mean, they use wild yeast. There's no...
malolactic.
Yeah, there's not all this trickery
no...
to get the wine to be what you want.
Yeah.
And it will definitely be a change for your palate if you taste, because the wines, I mean, some of the wines are, I mean, a lot of the wines are non-traditional. Some of the stuff they have from, like, I think Croatia and stuff like that. But it's a real interesting experience, fun place, the whole nine.
And they had a, from a winery actually here in the Bay that we've been to and we haven't been to in a while.
Donkey and Goat.
But they had
Berkeley.
They've done a wild bubble now.
Yes.
And it's a Chardonnay bubble, and it was yummy.
Yes, it is. It was delicious. I mean, one of the things that I like about the wine is whenever you drink any wine, whether it's champagne, whether it's, you know, your favorite Zinfandel or Cab Sauvignon, whatever it is, always, I mean, it's really fermented grape juice. So at some level, you want to be able to taste the grape or the grape varietal that you're drinking.
We do anyway.
And that Donkey and Goat, it was Lily's Cuvée.
Lily's Cuvée.
It was, man, that thing was delicious.
Yeah, the Chardonnay was beautiful. Chardonnay grape, which is what he used. So this is a Blanc de Blanc. We've said that before. This is a white of white. So all white grapes, no red grapes. It's 2007. You definitely get that creamy toastiness from being on the oak in it.
Yes.
Whereas a new Blanc de Blanc, to us, even Mom, if you go get a new release or a new version, they tend to be more green apple-y to me and tart.
Yes.
And this doesn't have that tartness on it anymore.
It's true.
Yeah.
So, with that said, people, wake up.
Don't be asleep at the wheel. Don't be asleep in your life.
When you're asleep at the wheel, you'll crash. So if you're riding around in the back of the car asleep, you're gonna miss all the joys and even some of the pains that you're gonna see in life.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm sure everybody knows out there in the big boy world, it's not always peaches and cream. There's always some downsides. So we gotta wake up. We really do. Let's start right now with some champagne.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Cheers.
Cheers.